So today I want to talk about the Oakhampton Bricktacular show, which was presented by the PlymLug or Plymouth Lego User Group. I think this was the first event that was done by the PlymLug, which I recently joined in the last couple of months. And here you can see the team that actually had all the displays. Really fun to actually join a Lego User Group. If you haven't done that already, I would thoroughly recommend going online and trying to find out where you've got a sort of fairly local Lego user group to meet some really like-minded people, share some ideas and go to these fun events. Here we managed to see some of Studville Bay's sets. You've seen these in my previous video on the Exeter Brick Festival. This is an amazing castle made from 5 of the 3-in-1 sets recently released by Lego, and I got a really good look in the back there with the dungeons and another look at his amazing, humongous stadium. And I understand that the figures do change fairly regularly as well, just to keep it interesting. Some more robots in the background there for the kids to play with. And this really fun Lego sorting machine that actually does divide the bricks up by size. So yeah, really fun to sort of watch that really huge machine. Really amazing set of sets here from Plym Bricks. Follow him on Instagram. Really lovely guy. Spent a long time speaking to us about the amazing sets that he's got on display here. Some incredible Lego Indiana Jones sets, all sorts of sizes and shapes as well. Trying to set up the set as my son was like, "Where's the rolling ball? I have to see that." Unfortunately, there were a few casualties along the way to the show on this occasion, and we were talking about how to transport Lego, which unfortunately didn't quite work out particularly well this time. So I unfortunately, because of the time constraints, I didn't manage to get the finished article on this multi-leveled set, but some amazing ideas that I can see here with the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, the film. For me, this was one of the outstanding sets of the show today, the Christmas Death Star, with all sorts of different amazing scenes here, but all the typical Christmas colours that we can see and expect from Lego Christmas sets. So just a lot of fun to see that all put together. Really good sets. And this really interested my son. This is the first Millennium Falcon set that Lego actually made. So yeah, it was really fun to have a little look at some of the figures that came out with this set and just see how it's evolved over time. An amazing scene here with sets from Lego Rebels with some of the characters there and a massive sandpit snake creature, and the Ghost and Phantom from Star Wars Rebels there as well. Just incredible. So here, just having a little zoom into some of those minifigs again for a few more details with C-3PO, R2-D2, Han and Leia and Luke. Really fun one. And some other smaller Millennium Falcon figures here. Really fun again with the mini sets. And this for me was just great. Another massive sort of group of scenes from the films with Darth Vader cutting off Luke's hand during that epic fight scene and then landing on the bottom there, with that cleaner finding his hand and lightsaber later on, with the escape here with sort of Cloud City, and again Ezra Bridger here from Star Wars Rebels. Some more scenes here from Cloud City, really nice sets. And then on top, a little group of bounty hunters, including Cad Bane. So lots of Easter eggs in this set. Just so much fun to look around. Really entertaining. Another really nice group. Yep, a few more of the Millennium Falcons called R2-D2 and another Rubik's Cube sorter, which today unfortunately wasn't working. But to make up for it, we had the privilege of starting off this amazing T-800 from Terminator, getting it to be switched on. And as you can see here, the eyes actually light up, which just makes it look really creepy. And the head actually does move as well. And we were talking about how potentially setting up a little motion sensor to actually get the lights on when people walk past, and then starting to get it to move its head so it follows you as you walk in front of it, which I thought would just be so much fun. And as you can see, just so nice to actually get to meet some other people from a Lego user group, get to interact with them. And here, as you can see, let my son switch it on, which I just think, just makes their day. It's a lot of fun. I think it's always great to involve children if you can from an early age, get them involved in these things, meeting people with similar interests. So yeah, thank you so much for spending the time with us today. So yeah, some really nice scenes here from Grandad's Brick Garden, and he was telling me how he makes all the sets as you normally are expected to, and then he breaks them all up to sort of alter to his own liking with a really cool hedgehogs. We spent quite some time talking about how he made those. Some little cockatoo, some lovebirds, really nice flowers, and a really nice scene there with whales and Pinocchio on top of it as well, and some more parrots. And here we had a massive mix of all sorts of Marvel mechs and figures, and some of the headpieces with a load of Hulkbusters there, loads of Iron Man figures. Really nice group of sets here. And then it moves on to the DC with some of my favourites from my collection with the Tim Burton films. I'm sure you're probably sick and tired of hearing about me talking about them, but they are just amazing sets. And, you know, just the nostalgia factor alone keeps me coming back for more of those. Really fun to see those. And yeah, as you can see, we've got some sets that some of the children were sort of making as well. The Wall-E there, I know a lot of us would really love to get that one. And some smaller dioramas as well. I know these are probably part of a larger set altogether. But yeah, these were a lot of fun to look at, and the kids just loved seeing all the different clone troopers on stand, and just a lot of fun. And yeah, here's some amazing sets based on, I think, the Banksy pictures. But it's just a lot of fun. And when we spent a bit of time talking about the boyfriend sneaking out of his of a wife's window there. But just some great scenes, you know, mixing up with Lego Friends, a Lego shop, a mock Sanctum Sanctorum. Now for me, this was one of the things that we spent a lot of time looking at. So Aidan is a young guy who's been, for the last 5 years, modifying Lego minifigs for his own liking, with loads of different sort of characters from all sorts of different series, including Marvel films, the Viking series, you know, loads of DC figures there, loads and loads of Star Wars, including video games, films series. Just really skillful, and lots of talent. And I could just imagine the amount of time it took to make these. Look at the Suicide Squad here at the front. Just amazing looking. All sorts of figures, and yeah, a load of Star Wars ones here, including the amazing Darth Maul from the Star Wars Rebels, where he goes a little bit crazy with his spider legs. Just great, and we spent quite a long time talking, and I've got to say, geeking out over all the different figures here. Just so much fun. And yeah, again, it's so nice to see and meet and actually talk to fans about these. So yeah, big shout out to you. Please check out his Instagram. And I'm pretty sure his parents were the ones who ran this really fun, nostalgic sort of set. And again, Aidan had made all of these little wooden cards that showed, the names and the dates of the sets, as well as the stand. So he made those all himself. So again, just really shows the amount of dedication to this hobby. Just so much fun to see all these older sets here in really nice condition as well. I know the kids were probably not quite as interested as we are as the adult fans, but it's so nice to see the evolution over time. So really recommend it. If you're really, if you enjoy the hobby, pop down to one of these conventions, meet the guys. So much fun. And again, thanks to everyone at PlymLug.